What's going on, fellas? Just got done working out. My goal for next year is to be 150. Um, I, I was that was gonna be my goal this year, but yeah, I took a break. It was supposed to be a couple of days because of bad weather. A couple of days turned to a couple of weeks, turned to a couple of months, and now it's like I'm at like well, I stopped myself at 180, so I'm going down. I'm like 175 right now. So my goal for the end of next year is to be 150 because that's my healthy weight. And I don't know, just thought I'd share that with you. So I just want to say Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy New Year. Um, I uh, I just want to say I'm very blessed to be in a church that is teaching. And if you want to grow, let me like our pastor said, it's the place for for the sick, and it's a hospital for the sick, and it's a gym for the healthy. And I love that because I mean, if you're I mean, there's churches that just don't do that. It's just uh, like if you're in a church that all I do is oh, Jesus loves you, Jesus forgives and talks about grace, and but you don't grow spiritually. There's I just want to encourage y'all. There's more alternatives to that. And well, anyways, our church we just did like a school of ministry, and it's just like, oh my goodness, I'm like learning more and more and more and more, and it's so like it's awesome. And it's just not just learning, but I mean, but applying it, so that's what I'm doing right now, is applying. And one of these classes, you learn about observation, which is when you read something, you're just observing what's going on. Interpretation means what it means, what it means, um, just the facts. Application is how does it apply to you. So, um, so I just want to. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, and just what comes to mind right now is thinking about, that the Pharisees, they were made righteous because on the outside they were keepers of the law, so they're that made them righteous. And what made them, I mean, in God's eyes, on the outside they were keepers of the law, but on the inside, they were wicked. What made them wicked was they were the interpreters of the law. So they pretty much made their own laws, their own. They made themselves an idol. So that's what they did. So uh, we're talking about, again, the observation, the OIA, observation, interpretation, and application. And what comes to mind is, there's a couple of questions I want to ask Pastor. I asked him, I did tell him this story, but I just, what is uh, a parable? Is it just like a made up story that like that has a meaning? Are those parables? If so, I mean, we know about the good soil and the crow, mean the devil and stuff like that, like little stories, um, that it's made to say something. Are those parables? Well, what about Lazarus? Is that a parable, or did it really happen? Can a parable be something that really happened? What defines a parable? You know, um, just a quick question right there. And well, when I bring up the observation, interpretation, and application, what came to mind, and I share this with the pastor, is about Lazarus. The parable of Lazarus and the rich man. Jesus went to hell, talked to the rich man. The rich man wanted. I mean, at first he wanted. He can see heaven, and he wanted Lazarus to dip his finger in water and put on his tongue because it's really hot. He was in Hades or Sheol, hell. So, and of course, the answer was no. And then he was just like, well, can I please go out and warn my brothers and know, hey, this hell is a real place. You know, um, observation is that story. That interpretation, Jesus denied him. Application, did Jesus answer his request? Um, because when I say about that is, you know, how do I know about it? How do we know about it? We know about it because it's written in the Bible, and it's written through generations, all the way till, I mean, for it's pretty much eternal, So did Jesus answer his request? By him denying him about his brothers, but he was able to tell the world for generations. So that's the application right there. So I just want to hear what y'all think. Did Jesus answer his prayer? The interpretation, he said no, but because it's written in the Bible, it's I think he did. So again, is that a parable? Is a parable just a made-up story that um, has a meaning? Or what's a parable? Like there's questions I want to ask the pastor. So just want to share that with y'all. All right, thank you.